So, I just went outside with the dogs, Boris and Oscar, which if you've watched anything on here, you would have seen them both. And it was like World War III. We live in an area where there are lots of dogs in our complex. There's Petey, the dog that looks like a Humvee, down below, short, stocky, wide. Quincy is an American foxhound, big, tall, lanky. There's now Shelby, who lives right next door, big, round, black lab, who doesn't like people or dogs. Let's see. In the back, we have a cat named Tripper, another cat who lives inside. Here we have Oscar and Boris, which you might be able to hear in the background. Spanky lives upstairs, who's just a little Shih Tzu. A little Shih Tzu. Yeah. And then Blue, who is an Australian Shepherd who lives next door, who also doesn't like other dogs. So, I was outside with my next door neighbor, Michelle, and her dog, Quincy, and my two dogs. Quincy and my dogs get along fine. Out comes Petey. You would have thought it was the end of the world, truly. There was barking, running, crying. Boris apparently howls when he's upset, and Oscar tried to get in the middle of it just to see what the hell was going on. That didn't work out so well. It was an experience. So that's over now. Thank God. So what can we talk about today? This is kind of a vlog type thing. Never actually really done one. I mean, I've done stuff. But I've not really done a vlog. So what should we talk about today? Neighbors. Let's talk about neighbors. No, let's not talk about neighbors. I was going to vent, but I won't vent. I can't help that people apparently don't like me vacuuming. So it's the weekend. I work in retail, so I'll be working all weekend. Doesn't my hair look wonderful? Have you all noticed how glorious I look right now? Yeah, I agree. Fully. I look like a ghost. I'm pale. I'm a New Englander. I'm Irish, Northern Italian. It is spring, and I have no color. So, I'm going to bronze it up. Okay. So, if you haven't checked it out, you should go to Mickey Stiletto on YouTube and check out his Peculiar Company show, because I think he has a link there. Pretty sure it is. It's a web show. It's on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's awesome. He and Chuck, his roommate out in San Francisco, who's a girl named Charlene, but we call her Chuck. They just talk about some politics. Tonight, they have a segment about reality TV with Matt's mom, Kim, who is hysterical, and it's really a good show. You can chat during the whole thing, and if you get bored with what Matt's talking about, you can just chat with the people in the room, which unfortunately happens sometimes, not because we're bored, but because we have other things we want to talk about, and the majority of the people in the room are women. And as you know, we tend to not pay too much attention if we don't want to. What else? I'm putting my makeup on. I'm sure it's rude in some countries. I don't give a shit. I'll try and do the smoky look. Yeah. What else? So the popes in our country he didn't automatically spontaneously combust, so there must still be some good moral people in his country. It's a pity I work Sunday. I'll miss his mass in New York. I'll probably catch it on TV because I'm latently Catholic and have that guilt, even though I don't really believe in the church. It's interesting to hear a pope speaking English. Pope John Paul never spoke in English. I think he said hi once, and that was about it. It was always in Polish or Latin. I don't believe he ever spoke in English. I don't believe. Now, I could be wrong. I seem to be wrong often because I don't pay attention. Hey! What are we doing? Pardon me while I move the dogs. Alright, Boris, this way. Yeah. Yeah, up. There we go. Oscar, you get up. Up. Pick up your feet. Just so you know, I wasn't just like fondling myself or something. There's Oscar. And that's Boris. He's trying to eat the camera. Lunch! Yeah, no. Boris is getting older now. He only has about 1 accident a day, which is really good. I'm really impressed, actually, because he's only, I think we figured out, 13 weeks old. So 1 accident a day, I can cope with that. We have a mop at the ready at all times. You know, our floors will probably never be this clean again, which is good. He's now apparently howling, and when I'm in the shower, he tries to jump in. Now, usually, like if Sean was to jump into the shower with me, I would have no problem. Not that anybody needed to know that. But, however, having a puppy jump in the shower with you, not so much. It's a little disconcerting. Not that he thinks illy of me because of my malshapen body, but because what he wants to do is lick my bath water. Ugh. So that's gotta stop. So we're very excited because we now have a composter. Sean wanted one. So I called my grandmother, who has everything anyone ever needed in the world in her basement or her yard. And she just happened to have a spare composter. Who doesn't have one to spare? So it's in my car. No, it's not. Sean actually took it out last night. But it's not currently composting anything, I don't think. Unless he ran out there and put something in there from something. Yeah. So that's exciting. So we're going to start gardening. Well, okay. He is going to start gardening. I will help the flower gardens along. I have an aversion to planting in vegetable gardens. I don't know why. I love to reap the fruits of a harvest just as much as any other New Englander. However, if I have to actually set foot in a vegetable garden, I think I might die. I think it's actually a medical condition. I could just be blowing smoke up your asses, which is probably what I'm doing. But hey, it's working for me. So, just so you all know what a crazy person I am, makeup. There's the size of my makeup thing. This is my daily makeup. This has nothing to do with what I just actually have in the house. Ooh, hello. Woo. Alright, so I'm going to let you all go. You've watched me for 10 minutes. If you've watched me for this long, you obviously need a life, because I'm not interesting, and I do just kind of rant along. But I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and if you're Catholic, you know, I hope you get to see the Pope. Makes me think of the Prince song, because there's one. And I hope you're all wonderful and good. Stay safe, and keep in touch.